What's up, guys? Me, I'm Troy, bringing you a gameplay of Madden NFL 25, and this guy right here pulled a fast one on me. I thought he was playing as the Atlanta Falcons, but after we both readied up, he was able to back out somehow and switched over to the 49ers like he's doing right now, like a little bitch, you know. But it's all good because I got a good defense too. The Jets are no joke on defense. I mean, they got a solid front seven, and their corners are pretty good because they got D, Milliner, and Acro on the left and right. But LaMichael James, were you pointing downfield for? You ain't even in the end zone yet. And early on, this guy's rolling out with Kaepernick. He gets back-to-back huge plays from Vernon Davis. Goes for 25 plus yards. So I figured it from the get-go, he's going to be doing this a lot. And I love playing man, but when he's rolling out of the pocket, I can't really man blitz or play two-man under. So I had to sit back and play a lot of zone blitzes, which I hate because I'm not really good at it. So he gets a touchdown on me on that drive because on defense I was kind of a little iffy, didn't know what to do. And we see Kyle Wilson get some blocks and almost takes it to the house. But he ain't fast enough. And on my first drive, I need to get a feel for this Jets offense. I mean, their offense isn't bad, but I can't run the ball with Bilal Powell or Chris Ivory. I mean, I can't get any yardage with those guys. I don't know if I just suck with playing with power backs, even though power backs are my favorite. But that's why you punt the ball on fourth down, because you might get a touchdown. The guy might fuck up and not do a fair catch because he's all cocky and shit. But I told him, sit back, boy, because my special teams ain't no joke either. And right there, I saw him doing that rollout play again, so I wanted to get the user pick. Stepped in front of him with LaRom, but he's got no hands, so I couldn't do it. And right there, I get a flag for roughing the passer with fucking Kaepernick. I barely even touched him. But it's all good. So you see fairly often he's doing that rollout, so I got him on this play. He's not doing it on me again, so I jump in front of him, and this time Acro catches the ball because he's got good hands. You know, if you followed Acro's career back when he was a Charger, he was a really good corner, probably in top 10. But nowadays he's washed up. But you can see there he can still catch. And watch Jeff Cumberlands in this game because he had a huge game. He had about 2 touchdowns and over 100 yards. And he came up with a lot of big plays. That's the only drop he's going to get. But it's all good. So I throw that screen to Ivory, and again, no yards. So screen for no yards, and I ran for no yards. So I'm feeling maybe running the ball's not for me. And I got a pass interference from Jeff Cumberlands. Like, what did he do? Let's see the replay really quick. He's just running his slant. I mean, he didn't touch anybody. So that's just Madden. They give you a lot of weird penalties, and ball placements really odd in this game. But what are you gonna do? And you see that nice pass by Geno Smith just over Patrick Willis's head and gets in there. And Chris Ivory, I guess he's pretty good in the red zone because he dodged that motherfucker to hit the end zone for 7. Makes us go up by a touchdown. And here comes the rollout again. And I mean, you're gonna be seeing this a lot because he does it over and over. And if you have a good defense, like I said in the beginning, I mean, you're not really going to struggle that bad because they can keep up with the receivers on the San Francisco 49ers, and I don't think this guy was expecting it. So yeah, he was probably shaking in his boots by the second quarter, knowing how I figured out his offense, and his defense isn't playing so well. What a block by Nick Mangold. Look at Nick Mangold. Oh my God, number 74, paving the way. He took out like 3 dudes. So I felt like running on his side again, but I get a fumble. Chris Ivory fumble. And right here, going right into the end zone. I'm about to take it in, so I did a hurry up. I was going to do a QB draw. He read me like a book. So he blitzed, he brought the house, and I fumbled the ball. So that was my second turnover that I was able to receive. Or not a turnover, but I almost lost the possession. But I guess third time's a charm because I threw a stupid pick right down the middle when there was a defender right there in front of me. But what are you going to do? I mean, you make those mistakes in Madden. And here is Kaepernick's run. He's running on me like how he did against the Seahawks. But we know how that turned out. Didn't go so well at the end of the game. And there was a missed tackle. Couldn't catch Anquan. So he ties up the game. But I'm still in hurry up mode. I'm throwing it to David Nelson down deep. He still catches it down the middle. That's like old school 2000 football right there. catching the football when dude gets hit right down the middle. Man, those are the things you miss nowadays in today's NFL, because it's all touch football, flag football rules, shit like that. I mean, you barely see any good hits in the NFL nowadays, but that's just how it is. So again, Jeff Cumberlands, he cannot defend my tight end. He goes in and takes me to the red zone again, and I'm not making the same mistake twice. So I run that shit in with Chris Ivory. He gets me the deuce. Yeah, not the 2. What am I saying? The 7. And right before the half, I wanted to bring the house. I blitzed them. Safety couldn't keep up with Vernon Davis, so he just throws it over the top. Gets a quick score. Right there. That was, man, I almost got a pick on that play. That wasn't any good. And fucking, I hate playing against this defense, especially trying to run the ball against this defense, because they block shed everything. Like, I don't get how they do it. And here comes sneaky ass Carlos Rogers. He always gets a pick on me because he comes out of nowhere. But yeah, like I was saying, I mean, they just block shed so well. I mean, just the immediate second you trying to run it, at least 1 or 2 guys are already behind my O-line and just trying to tackle me for a loss. And there you go with Frank Gore taking it in to go up by 7 after that turnover. And now I'm in kind of panic mode because we've been scoring on and back and forth. So it seems like it's gonna be whoever has the last possession scores. And I know you're not supposed to be passing this much with Geno Smith because he's just turnover prone and he can't throw well. But in this game, I mean, he was doing work. I mean, he showed up to the construction site and just started working. I mean, he was getting me yards, you know, making good passes, getting first downs. You know, not many interceptions. But he didn't throw any touchdown passes, you know, but it's all good because he was moving me downfield, and you saw that little juke right there. But I couldn't get yards on that play. But damn, man, Chris Ivory's fumbling a lot. That was his 2nd fumble. I mean, I guess I can only run with him in the end zone. And this is getting close, man. It's 28-28. I mean, man, it's a nail biter. You never know which way it's going to go. So at this point, I want to play hard-nosed defense. I want to get that ball last. So I'm looking for a turnover. He's doing that rollout play, and it hasn't worked since the first. So you better know that I'm not gonna let you run that on me all game. So basically, if the guy likes to run with Kaepernick a lot, I play zone blitz, even though I'm not comfortable with it. But that's the best situation I can put myself in, and you know, I trying to get better playing that zone blitz. But it was really successful in this game. I was making him work for his yards, you know. Other than that stupid mishaps I've been doing. Right there, you see me step in again. I'm 2 out of 3 for running, jumping the routes on that receiver. So at this point, I'm hyped up. You know, I know I'm going to score on this play. He has not been able to stop me on offense. You know, I was just getting first down after first down, pass after pass after pass. And you don't see that a lot when you're playing the Jets or with the Jets, because usually I like to run the ball and try and kill that clock. But I had to switch up my game plan for this, and it worked for the best. Because you see here, I'm up at midfield. You know, I can just run the clock out now because he only has 2 timeouts. I just need to keep getting first downs and just hit that field goal. But that's not how the situation went. I mean, I don't know what was running through my mind. I was just thinking, because he kind of pissed me off in the beginning, doing that little sneak playing as the 49ers. So I just wanted to run up the score on him and go up by 7. So that killed it. You know, but I still gave him 4 chances to go in for the tie, and maybe for the win if he got the touchdown for the 2. But it ain't happening. And this was a fucking great game. I had fun. I hope you guys had good time watching it. And stay tuned for the next one, baby. You better wear your beats on the way out of the stadium, Cap.